Girl's Choice, which is an important online resource that helps families and find the right retirement option.
What an exciting day. I'm going to try and contain my enthusiasm, give you just the right amount, but myself and my team are genuinely very, very excited about being here today. Just before I get underway with a couple of quick remarks, I want to recognize a couple of Venture Lab board members that are here with us today in that capacity. So Scott McCannell, if you could raise your hand. Stephen Chait from the City of Markham. Doug Lindeblom from the Regional Municipality of York. And new to our board, Anthony Gallo from OpenText. I just want to thank you guys for being here today and representing Venture Lab. So thank you. We're excited to host the Ministry of Research and Innovation for this announcement about the Youth Job Strategy. As the Regional Innovation Center serving York Region, Simcoe County, and Muskoka District, we work closely with the regional colleges and universities all across the province, but namely Seneca College, York University, Centennial College, and Georgian College in Barrie as our partners in this growing and really, really cool network that's serving youth entrepreneurship. Today you're going to hear from a couple of entrepreneurs who have participated in some of the programs that are being offered through the different accelerators. It's important to recognize that youth is not just a post-secondary game anymore. We've got some friends with us today that always make us look good when they're kind enough to come out, named the Classy Cyborgs. And if you guys who are all in uniform want to raise your hands really quick, this amazing group of young folks are actually representing public school and high school. So entrepreneurship in this region is alive and well, and we're really glad you guys are here today to help represent in that regard. I want to take a quick moment and just say that Minister Moridi, you could have chosen to host this announcement anywhere in the province today, and could we all in this room let him know, on behalf of you, Mr. Mayor, and everyone else, how thankful we are that you chose to do it in Markham. So with that, I have the pleasure of introducing the Parliamentary Assistant, Ms. Diane Verneil. Diane, if you could come to the stage. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jeremy, and good morning, everyone. Or is it afternoon time now? Is it? Yes. Oh, no, it's Markham time. I want to thank Venture Lab for hosting this event, and we're very happy to be here. And I'm thrilled to be here alongside Minister Moridi. We're working very hard to ensure that young people have access to the resources that they need today to drive the innovations of tomorrow. And I too had a chance to chat with the young folks in the back, and I think that our future is in very good hands with them. It is part of our mandate at the Ministry of Research and Innovation. It's part of Ontario's overarching innovation agenda. Minister Moridi is going to be talking a little bit more about this in a moment, but right now I'm pleased to announce that I'm going to be talking to some young entrepreneurs across this province this month, and I'm going to be getting feedback from them, holding roundtable discussions. I want to know what you have to say about the programs that we have, and I will be delivering that back to our minister. I want to make sure that young people know how to tap into all of the resources that we have available to them, so that they know that they're not alone as they embark on their journey to translate their ideas into viable businesses. We know how much courage it takes to launch a startup instead of pursuing a more traditional career of working for someone else. But we also know how important it is to Ontario's economy for these talented young people to take that leap, to gamble on themselves, because innovation does not happen without taking a few risks. Now, innovation is essential to keeping our economy relevant. To compete in today's economy, we need to be innovation driven. So that's why we are so focused on supporting young innovators, to give them the resources, the skills, and the confidence that they need to make that leap and to believe in themselves, and ultimately to become the employers of tomorrow. I stand here before you not only preaching all of this as the Parliamentary Assistant for Research and Innovation, but as a very proud mother of 2 young men who are working in the tech sector in Waterloo region. My home riding is Kitchener Centre, and my eldest son Andrew, about 5-6 years ago, decided to launch his own high-tech company. He's making video games and phone apps and some other multimedia things that I don't understand. And he, in a matter of 5 years, he has grown his company to the point where he has 20 employees. They have an office in Kitchener and a subsidiary in California. But it was a very big gamble for him, a big risk, and we're very proud that he's doing that. Now, I'm looking forward to hearing from aspiring young entrepreneurs during my tour. I can't wait to hear about your experiences, your challenges, and your goals. It's going to be a wonderful opportunity for me to hear from the business leaders of tomorrow, and then to report back to my minister with this information, because that's going to inform us on how to proceed in the future with the plans that we have. Thank you very much, and enjoy the day.
Well, thank you very much, Your Worship, Mayor Scarpetti, for that very kind introduction. I really appreciate your kindness, your friendship, as well as your leadership, not only in Markham, but in the whole York region. So thank you so much for your contribution to the whole region of New York over the past decades. So thank you very much. I also want to thank Jeremy and Venture Lab for hosting us here today. I want to take a moment also to thank my good friend and colleague, MPP Diane Bernil, Parliamentary Assistant to the Ministry of Research and Innovation, for being here today with us. And as you heard from her, Diane will be traveling across the province just to talk to young people, to talk to innovators and the inventors and the researchers across the province of Ontario. And of course, we will have discussions afterwards, and we will see how can we help our inventors and innovators more. As you already heard from Barry Scarpetti, our economy is knowledge-based economy, and that is for the fact. And if we are going to compete around the world, we have to rely on our, sometimes I call it our brains rather than our muscles, because it's as simple as this: we cannot compete economically around the world if we 100% rely on our muscles in terms of competing with low-wage economies around the world. So the only thing for us to succeed in the economic stage is to invent and innovate as much as we can. That is the way to go, and that is what our government, under the leadership of Premier Kathleen Wynne, recognizes very facts, and that's why we're investing quite heavily in research, innovation, in commercialization of research, in bringing the ideas into the marketplace and selling it around the world. And as I speak today, Creamer is in China, so she's also there to sell Ontario, to bring investments to Ontario from that country and countries around the world. It's so important for our young people to have local access to help and advice on how to pursue their creative ideas. It's sometimes easy to make inventions and innovations, but how can you bring your ideas into the marketplace? That requires another talent, that requires another kinds of assistance and mentorship, which innovators and inventors, in particular the young innovators, they need. So places like Venture Lab is there to help these young innovators, and I'm glad to report that now we have 18 institutions such as Venture Lab across the province of Ontario, which are called Regional Innovation Centers. So we do appreciate, Jeremy, your collaboration and your colleagues' collaboration and the hard work in helping innovators and inventors across the province of Ontario. We have some great young people here today to share their startup stories, which I know you will be inspiring by. They will inspire all of us as they will speak later on in this program. Our province of Ontario is truly committed to our young innovators, and today I am here to announce that we are renewing our support to their endeavors through government's program called Youth Jobs Strategy. We will be continuing to support innovation-focused programs with investments of $27.8 $8 million over the next 2 years. This is a comprehensive suite of programs that will continue to be available to young people across our province. The Youth Business Accelerator Program provides training, mentorship, market intelligence for youth starting technology enterprises. Then the Youth Investment Accelerator Fund and the Smart Start Seed Fund will help young entrepreneurs get their startups off the ground by providing financing and the business skills training. The campus-linked accelerators and on-campus entrepreneurship activities help Ontario college and university students, also the institutions, to provide entrepreneurship programs and the accelerators for the students and the youth in their institutions. Now, 42 of our colleges and universities across the province of Ontario, they have campus-linked accelerator programs available for their students. And then we have the Talent Age internship program, which provides opportunities for post-secondary students, PhD fellows, as well as recent graduates to work collaboratively on research and development projects across the country. These programs are an important part of a broader strategy to engage and employ youth in a variety of ways. One of the best parts of my job is learning about the work of incredible entrepreneurs. We have been ever here to help them out. And today, there are a number of these young entrepreneurs here. Actually, now the entrepreneurship is going far beyond our universities and the colleges. You can see high school students and even elementary school students. They have become entrepreneurs and they have become inventors and innovators, and some of their work you can see in this room as well. And I was very much impressed, particularly with one group down in that corner. They have developed a system where they can help people with blinds. They can help them to see and to feel. So that was a great development, and I commend them for that innovation. I would like to say that the youth in this room and across our province of Ontario, that we value their ideas and creativity, and that we want to support them and to see them to succeed. And I must tell it to them that their discoveries and inventions are what will give Ontario a competitive edge in the global economy. Helping Ontario's younger generation turn their ideas into next Shopify, next OpenText, and the next big employer is also an important part of our innovation agenda. And that is very important, that we have to bring inventions and innovations from bookshelves in the libraries or research rooms or research labs or computer hard drives these days into the marketplace as soon as possible. If we don't do that, others will do it and others will occupy the market. So that is also very important. And we have to make sure that our innovators and the researchers and the business entrepreneurs, they can compete across the world. And to ultimately fuel a healthy economy that provides good jobs and the better lives for all Ontarians in this province. It is now my pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, to turn the microphone over to two young people who truly embody what we are trying to accomplish. Zach Fish is here. Yeah. Zach is the co-founder and the CEO of Dash ND, a mobile patient engagement app that has great potential to facilitate at-home self-care. And Bojana Nadic, am I pronouncing it properly? My name is more difficult than yours.